Okay, there, go ahead.
All right, thank you so very much for the opportunity to address everyone about business line of credit and working capital. Um, it's been very encouraging to hear everything, and as we celebrate our earth and everything we can do to improve it and make it better. So in the spirit of that, I just want to talk briefly about how to help people get fuel. And when I talk about fuel, I'm talking about financial fuel for their businesses. Okay, the three key facts that I want to share, and that's basically it. And as far as the key facts, 60% of businesses are either breaking even or they're operating in the red most of the time. But the good news is you do have a lot of business growth because I don't know if you've heard, the CDC or CDC director has, we're slowly leaving the pandemic phase of COVID, which means we have more businesses opening up. Some things are going to remain virtual, but a lot of things are going to go back to in person again. With that, that's going to require uses of buildings, increases of overhead, and that should have a positive effect on employment, all of which requires business capital. You have a lot of businesses that have such stringent standards that only about 20% of all businesses will be able to qualify outright for the funding. And I don't know why that is. And sometimes the wait is so long, by the time they get the yes, they're already forced to shut their doors. Never understood that one, but a lot of times that's a reality. So this is a solution that's tailor-made to help some businesses should they qualify. We move on to the next slide. Okay, these are the two companies that help the aid growth. Bank Breezy is a source of microfunding, and this is one that specializes in funding under $25,000. David Allen Capital Incorporated, they specialize in funding between $25,000 and $2 million. I'm just going to go over briefly the different requirements for each. For the microfunding, these are the basic requirements. This is same day funding up to $25,000. The approval amount is up to 75% of the monthly income. And the repayment amount is usually set up on a 4 to 6 month term. So it's a shorter term for the funding, but it's up to a certain amount. The current requirements is the person has to have a business checking account. They must have an IN number for their company or an employment identification number for their company. They must have online banking set up. They must be in business at least 6 months. They must be generating sales of at least $5,000 monthly. The current credit score requirements is 450. So this is just a general analysis, general thing on that. Now I'm going to move forward to the next one, which is the funding from David Allen Capital. This is the major funding. This is the fast online funding up to $2 million. Their approval amount is up to 1 to 2 times of the monthly revenue. The repayment term is usually between 4 to 24 months. A business checking account is required, and online banking is set up. Has to be set up. They got to be in business a minimum of 4 months or more. They've got to generate a monthly sales requirement of $15,000 in monthly sales. The owner must have a credit score of 500 or higher. These are just the general requirements. Now, in May, this company is going to release a new product that's going to work to the benefit of gig workers and small businesses that may not need as much funding and be able to get funding easier without having their hands tied as much. But as an independent agent for these people, once I can get more information, the next time I'm allowed to present this before Brightside Global Trade TV, I'll be glad to give an interview. And as Elizabeth and Elton stated, I will be more than happy to give a 15-minute consultation to anybody who is looking for information on how to get business capital, and even a tutorial on how to actually go through the process. So that is definitely in place. This slide is the shows the barcode for each of my sites. You're welcome to screenshot those if you want, take a picture of them, whichever you'd like to do. And the final slide here, I always put who needs fuel for their business. This is my name, this is my phone number, this is my business email, and this is my set more appointment link to be able to make that 15-minute consultation. So, pending your questions, this concludes my presentation.
Any questions for Reginald?
See, I promise brief. They always say sometimes you have to be brief, you have to be brilliant, and then you got to be gone.
So you got the good stuff. So you got what everybody needs. So yeah, that was a good presentation. Thank you so much. All right, so over to Elton. He's going to wrap us up, and make sure you mark your calendars. May 12th, I'll be emailing all of you about the Trailblazer ceremony. I think we just can't rush it. We need time on that. So we'll do it properly. So over to you, Elton.
All right. You've been with us all day. We thank you for that. I want to take this last minute to recognize LaFair Machinery. LaFair Machinery, this shirt is recycled glass. Yeah, LaFair Machinery is recycled glass in tribute of today's Earth Day. So your being here has been amazing. And on whatever level, we thank you for being here. We ask God's speedy blessings on you, your business, your household, and we ask for inspiration to all courses of your day and days ahead. So when it seems gloomy or dark, that you're empowered to go forward. Not be afraid, be encouraged in every and on every level. And we're thankful for you, and you're also a blessing to so many other people. And so with that being said, Lord, bless us, give us grace and mercy to be the gift and the blessing you have given us to be. Teach us how we can convey our gifts to other people. And as our distinguished speaker today says, help us find our strength and to convey our strength, Lisa Baker said, and wants each of you to be successful in that regard. Thank you so much. God bless you. And you have the power. You have the power. Never let it be said that you don't, and we're encouraged by you. We're encouraged by you, and you're an inspiration to us. Never forget that. So all minds are clear. We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just be encouraged. The good Lord has control over all. Bless you. Bless you. Amen.
So
Amen.
until we see you again, for those of you who are going to be seeing us in person, we will be meeting on Saturday. And for those of you who cannot make it, we will see you back on, we're actually meeting on May 2nd and 16th, but we'll have this group back on the 12th. So make sure you mark your calendars.
Okay.
And thank you for watching, and congratulations,
Thank
all our
you.
Trailblazers.
Bye.
Bye.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you so
Really
much.
Appreciate you. Be well.
Yes, thank you.
Be encouraged.
All right. Okay.
You're it.
You're it. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.